And this is the information center where we got all of our information. So we're just going to take a little driving tour and go to a couple of places, and then we're going to head off for Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm going to have to pan this because I can't get far enough back from it, but as you can see, this is the Pony Express stables in St. Joe, and I'm standing under a tree because it's raining. And there's a stone over here I'm going to try to catch a picture of. And there's Mary looking out the window saying that he's standing out there in the rain. And of course there's a park attached to this. And there's an old Burlington steam engine sitting. This is directly across the street. That's a big one. And I'm going to see if I can get this. I'm going to do this in a hurry. Let's see if I can get this informational sign. This is a map of the Pony Express. See if I can get it in here. And there is a videotape narration going on. This is where they kept the harnesses.
Country music and camping, but also genuine Czechoslovak.
This is there's a narration going on in the background. It's pretty loud. I'm going to try to cut it out with the small mic. I'm going to try to get some of these. Here's Mary. Well, try to get this. It's raining. I really ain't going to be able to get the whole thing.
Heading off from Farm 1888, Pony Express headquarters in 1860, National Historic Landmark.
It says this piano has mother of pearl keys from 1860. This is one of the bedrooms, apparently.
This is fighting for the land.
Feel good in here? Goodness, feels good.
Sculptured by Alfonso Alexandre, 1822-1880. He was administrator of the Museum and Theory from 1859 until his death.
Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get this. I don't know how much light we got. That's Mary. I'm going to walk through the store. There's a locomotive in here. I don't know how much of it I'm going to get. That's an old timer. Must be some information somewhere.
This is
Okay.
a filling station apparently for automobile repairs, gas and oil. You can see the things that they use. Here is coming on this way, and you can see the gas tanks that they used to use, and it would show you how many gallons of gas you were getting. These are antique cars. And this was a carriage work truck. All this is very interesting. All kinds of license plates from different years and 8 decades of motor vehicle license in Missouri.
That's a Flint right there.
1927 Flint. This is the 1930 Franklin.
That's Mary up in the locomotive that's in this museum. I don't see any sign on it saying what year.
Okay.
Okay. St. Joseph Fire Department. That looks like a relatively new one, comparatively speaking. That looks like a...
This is the 1922 American France Fire engine.
This is a section car.
And this one was a water powered General Motors. You don't have the year. Let's see. It's not
Oh, I just happened to notice something.
What?
There's buggies up above.
We're going upstairs.
This is inside the museum. I'm leaning on this train, trying to get a little space. We'll go over there and go into that saloon. Believe it or not, that's a ball of string. Yeah, this is the telegraph room, or simulation. Yeah, you go. This is a racer, a 1921 Spinster. Okay, they call this Let It Snow.
There's all kinds of sleighs. Of course, they have this heavy furniture that is just beautifully ornate. We'll go down further into the room.
Look, that was Mary's head just went by there. This is a wheelchair. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. Old telephones. I don't know if I'll get them or not. Old switchboards. Not operable. More old telephones.
And all kinds of electrical gadgets down on the very bottom there.
Yeah. I like that switch.
Gramophones.
All antique radios.
There's an antique television over here.
They call this the communications center.
Here's even an older one. One of those little tiny TVs that didn't magnify.
Okay, there's some old antique radios. And the television down there with a magnifying glass on it, if you can see it.
This is the dressmaker shop. It shows you the seamstress measuring the ladies to make sure that her dress fit. And there's some other customers waiting. And she has different hats and corsets and sewing machines and etc. in the room. This shows the miracle of 1879, Thomas A. Edison's first lamp. And many different types of lights that have been used in earlier times. This is the wonder of the washing machine. You see the wringers, they're made of metal and wood, and they're copper linfold. See the washboard and some pantaloons and that hanging up in the background. That must be cut out.
Train's supposed to be running. It's off the track over there.
Okay, you want more? Let's see what this is. There's a train line. With the hat or coat tree right there. This is very nicely kept in this museum. Okay?
You want to go down there now? We're going to have to go down one of them.
They tell you
April 3rd, 1882. Jesse moved here with his wife and two small children on Christmas Eve, 1881, and he lived here 100 days. He was hiding out at Tom Howard's cattle barn. At that time, the house was 2 blocks north on a high hill overlooking Beatty House. Jesse was restless after a long winter. He was in this room with 2 gang members, Bob and Charles Ford, making plans to rob the Platte City Bank. It was a warm morning and the front door was open. Jesse noticed the needle point was hanging crooked. He took off his gun to avoid suspicion from neighbors. Then he climbed on a chair similar to this one to dust and straighten the needle point. Bob Ford was hanging near the marble table. Both Bob and Charles Ford drew their guns. Jesse heard the click of a pistol and turned slightly. Jesse fell to the floor dead. The bullet entered behind his right ear and came out near his left eye. Only Bob fired, and Jesse's head fell where you see the chip marks on the floor. Years ago, an owner dropped chicken blood there and sold the splinters for $1 each. The Fords ran from the house and attempted to collect a $10,000 reward. Instead, they were charged with murder. Within hours after being sentenced to hang, Governor Tom Crittenden pardoned them. Well, an ear hunters carted away pieces of the bullet hole. Some historians now believe the bullet did not leave Jesse's head. The frame gun is a 44 caliber Smith & Wesson, similar to the one used to kill Jesse. At age 34, Jesse was responsible for the deaths of at least 16 people, but sympathy did not rest with the Fords for killing Jesse with his back turned. Within 2 years after their pardon, Charles Ford committed suicide, and 11 years later, Bob Ford was killed in a barroom brawl in Crete, Colorado. Jesse rented his house from a city councilman for $14 a month and had little time for his active escape routes. There was a trap door for access into the basement. In the bedroom, he had a way into the attic and onto the back porch roof. Over the van is a painting showing the house after the shooting, and visible was a summer kitchen once attached to the house. Those here in